Shalom Aleichem. This is Brother Kobe. I'm here to tell you a little bit about my dream this morning. And the best way for me to explain this to you, for you to completely understand what I'm talking about, there's a movie trailer. I'm going to put a link below to a movie trailer called The Purge. I never watched this movie. I'm not recommending that you watch this movie. But if you were to watch the trailer of the movie, you will understand what I'm trying to describe to you. It's the best way I know how to explain it, guys. For the record, this is not the first time I've seen this. I've seen this on a handful of occasions. The same, like, dreams of the purge that people go berserk. Okay? And it's not just me getting these, it's people in my little group too getting them. So in this dream, it starts out that I'm working for this company in Louisiana. And this company bought this brand new 18-wheeler. It's shiny. It got the bells and whistles. It's loaded down. You name it, it still works. And they hand me the keys and they said, Kobe, I want you to take this truck and I want you to drive to Beaumont, Texas. I was like, okay, let's go. And I knew I was pulling a box trailer. So I'm driving down the highway, which is probably Highway 10. And what's weird is, usually it would take hours to get there, and it seemed like only minutes. But anyway, in this truck, it seemed so real, like I was there. I can feel how this truck reacts on the road. I could feel the traction. I'm telling you, man, I was there. So I'm driving this truck towards Beaumont, and then I see an 18-wheeler on my left trying to pass me up. I back off the accelerator, the gas pedal, let this truck try to pass me up. He's pulling a flatbed. It's loaded down with something, pipes, concrete pipes or something. And I see it lost control and it flipped off the highway and wrecked. And I just kept trucking to Beaumont. So when I get to Beaumont, I get to the place I'm supposed to park the truck. And it was like a line of trucks and stuff. I don't know if they had to look at the truck, work on it. But there was a store. I don't know if the store was connected to the place. It appeared to be really close. So in this store, it's like a military surplus store. You know, they got the old military canteens and survival gear, and I saw a few rifles or AKs and RPKs and stuff, and they were really overpriced. But this is where it gets weird. All of a sudden, something changes, and everybody knew it. It's like the script was flipped. It's like, I don't know, something in the atmosphere. I don't know, that the lights went out and people went berserk. They started killing people in this store, and there was some that were hiding, trying to be quiet. There was some that were seeking out to kill. There was some that went into gangs. And if you could have seen the smiles on their face while they were doing this, it's like they was demon possessed and they enjoyed it. I wasn't afraid though. And I saw that. And I almost stopped the dream there. It was like, how can I describe it? Something's changed and it ain't going back to normal. And everybody knew it, guys. This probably was the new normal. So in dreams, I have a small group of people that I trust. These people get dreams and visions. These people live for the Lord. They hear from the Lord. They live a holy life. And these people in my small circle. So all these dreams, you hear people from online, this one's prophesying that one, this one's saying that one, and all the confusion and contradiction, and you don't know these people. You don't know how they live their life, what doctrine they're following. You don't know nothing about them, but they all of a sudden they got a word from the Lord to beware of people like that, okay? If you don't know them, I hush this stuff out, okay? Have a small group of people you trust, who you know who walk the walk. Okay? And all those outside voices, don't listen to them. Whether they're right or wrong, just know your people. Okay? I don't know who that's for. But in dreams, hands down, with my small group, we all agree that vehicles, whether it's motorcycles, cars, trucks, 18-wheelers, is ministry. As my ministry was going forward, I saw one crashed and burned next to me. And we're actually seeing that now. Right? It was at Ezekiel 34. and others. The purge, guys. But so a lot of people think that the rapture is going to happen and all God's children will go up to heaven. Not so. There's going to be people left behind. There's going to be people who were living in sin and they didn't make the cut, guys. They was rejected. The Geneva Bible says some will be received, which means accepted, and the others will be rejected. In the King James, you don't know who's taken and who's left. It don't tell you. It don't specify. But the Geneva makes it clear. Some will be accepted and the others will be rejected. There were going to be people that's going to be rejected. And they're going to be left here on the earth to be reworked. I had a dream or two talking about that. I might put that link below also. So you want to live holy. Now, people think that God's going to take all his children, those that are living righteous, to heaven. I don't believe so. Yes, the rapture is real. It's in the Apocrypha. It's in Paul talks about it. Ain't a new teaching. And out of the mouth of babes, you're hearing these children prophesy and seeing the same thing. And they don't know man's doctrine. I'm not going to argue about the rapture and if it's this theory and that theory. Look, I usually don't get into it because I really don't. It doesn't matter to me. God always leaves a remnant. Study the scripture. He always leaves a remnant. There's going to be a remnant of people, and they're going to be powerful warriors, and they're going to do ministry, and they're going to be bringing in the harvest. Okay? There's a person or two that I know that specifically told me, God asked them if they want to be left behind to bring in the harvest, to be God's gladiators. And both of them agreed and said, Lord, whatever you want, Lord. The end times will not be a walk in the park. What you've seen in the movies is not even close. Okay, maybe I should go more detail on another video what the real end time is going to look like. Please, by all means, bring this before the Lord in prayer. Seek his face. Don't listen to people you don't know. You don't know how they live their life. They're saying this and that. Be careful what doctrine you listen to, what denomination. If they're usually on the TV, they're usually no good. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is, guys. So, and I'll leave that link or two below. Check them out if you like. Shalom.